Good morning, Pyle. Welcome to Channel 19 Panther TV. Today is Wednesday, January 3rd, 2018. It is an odd day. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Welcome to Panther TV, the channel that has Pyle covered. I'm Jincheng Zhao for Channel 19 News. After-school algebra with Miss Golden will not meet today. We will meet next week. There is a Smarter, Stronger and Kinder by the Quarter tag activity coming up on the Chromebooks. 6th and 7th graders will complete the activities either on Thursday or Friday. Your tag teacher will let you know which day it will be. 8th graders will complete the activity later this month. 7th grade Trailblazer and Voyager students will have their tagged lesson tomorrow and will not be able to visit any other teachers that day. Please plan accordingly. Pyle Pause is starting up next week on Thursday, January 11th during tag. Please see Miss Betts for a tag pass to come to the gym, and we will start the new year with positive activities. Spread the word. It's now time for our Staff Spotlight series. The purpose of our Staff Spotlights is for students to learn a little bit more about the Pyle staff. This week's Staff Spotlight is on 8th grade administrator, Mr. Gitchell.
My name is Scott Gitchell. I'm the assistant principal here at Pyle Middle School. This is my third year at Pyle. I was 13 years at Farquhar Middle School as their assistant principal, and before there I was at Tacoma Park Middle School as a math teacher and world studies teacher for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade out throughout those 6 years and stuff. I love teaching. I love the education. It keeps me very busy. I love middle school. That's all I've done for 22 years is middle school because every day is a new day. And like every day is a fresh day for us, fresh start for the kids, and it's always kind of fun. I like seeing kids when they kind of start a little 6th grade and take them all the way up through 8th grade. So it's kind of nice to see the transformation from 12-year-olds to 13 and 14-year-olds. So that's why I like teaching.
He's a very hard worker. He's one of the hardest working staff we have here at Pyle, and he always follows through, and his heart is always in the best interest of children.
It's just nice, and he's never really mean, and he's a good person to talk to whenever you're angry at something.
Mr. Gitchell is very nice and caring, and he respects all students.
Outside of school, I like to race sailboats. I have a twin brother, and he and myself race a sailboat with usually 4 other friends. And we used to race up and down the East Coast, Key West, up at Newport, Block Island, and so on. But haven't done that in the last couple of years, just due to family issues and stuff like that. So, but I do like the water. I live in Annapolis. I race pretty much year round. The only time we really aren't sailing is the months of December and January, because usually there's ice on the water in Annapolis, so we don't go sailing in the ice. It's not very safe. I also like to scuba dive. I just did a trip to Costa Rica, off of an island off Costa Rica called Cocos Island. It was 300 miles southwest of Costa Rica. It's actually one of the shots from the Jurassic Park is one of the actually way they filmed part of it there. And there's a lot of sharks. A lot of swam with hammerhead sharks, Galapagos sharks, white reef sharks, and stuff like that. So it's a lot of fun. Anything to do with the water, I like doing.
Attention 6th graders. If you have Mr. Lewis, Mrs. Stanton, or Miss Nations for Science, you may start bringing in your permission slip and check for outdoor ed. You will sign up to your cabin when you turn in your permission slip. Session 2 students can turn in their form check to Miss Nations in room 43. Session 4 students can turn in their formal check to Mr. Lung in room 144. You may turn them in during interact or tag only. Session 1 students, Goodstein, and Session 3 students, Peters, can start turning in their forms and checks next week. You will make your cabin requests during science class and at a later date. The deadline for completed 4 semester SSL activities is this Friday. Yes, that's right. Friday, January 5th is the deadline for fall semester student service learning. Please see Mr. Schmidt in the dungeon, room 41, to submit your forms. Remember, forms must be full and complete with reflection addressing all 5 points. Service projects over 20 hours should be a well-developed paragraph on the back of the form, completed in blue or black ink, signed by the person who supervised your service. You must turn in your own forms into Mr. Schmidt directly, no letting a friend do it or dropping it in his mailbox. This day in history. On this day in 2000, Charles M. Schulz's final original daily comic strip appeared in the newspapers. Today's weird fact. The world's largest pumpkin weighs more than a sports car, 2,624.6 pounds. Corny joke of the day. Did you hear about the recent survey on Snow White? 6 of the 7 dwarfs aren't happy. Oh, I get that. Today's daily quote. Things go right when you work hard and stay positive. Today's fun holiday. January 3rd is Chocolate-Covered Cherries Day. Just in case you haven't indulged enough over the festive and New Year periods, Chocolate-Covered Cherry Day is an excuse to break open another box of sweet goodness and dig right in. Today's weather forecast. Cold and clear. High of 33 degrees and a low of 9. At Pyle Middle School, we are committed to demonstrating a passion for learning, encouraging academic and personal growth, sustaining a nurturing and respectful environment, and honoring diversity. Have a wonderful Wednesday, Pyle!